One of the most prevalent movements in modern basketball is the influx of players born outside of the USA. This trend obviously started a long time ago, but it's only been ramping up lately. In fact, the last 5 NBA MVPs have been foreign-born players. Today, I want to celebrate that, especially with Nikola Jokic seemingly on the cusp of winning the Denver Nuggets their first title. So I'm going to give the big Serbian one of his countrymen and see what they can do. But we're going to dig back into the early days of foreign-born NBA stars. That's right, we're adding Vlade Divac to the Nuggets to see if the twin Serbian towers can come from their respective eras and dominate the modern NBA. Okay, so as you can see here, we have added to Nikola Jokic's team, Vlade Divac and Alex Pokusevski, giving him 2 of the more famous, I guess, Serbian players added to his squad. Now, of course, this just makes them very strong, and they are on their way to potentially winning an NBA championship anyways, so maybe this is a little bit overkill. Divac is a little bit older, Poku's much younger, but I think this should give us a good little Serbian core that the Nuggets can build around. But I just want to see how probably the two best Serbian players to ever play, how they do together. So we'll go and see how this goes. We'll just get to the end of the season and we'll look and see how they do. Okay, Jokic is your MVP. Probably, I think the video before this, he also got MVP with a triple-double after this season when he adds Kyrie the whole time. So that's interesting. Jalen Duren playing for the Pistons like he should be in real life as your your Rookie of the Year. This is all becoming very rote at this point because the same things keep happening. Ben Simmons, 6th Man of the Year. Bam Adebayo, Defensive Player of the Year. Naz Reid, Most Improved. Quinn Snyder, and Executive of the Year, Justin Taylor. Let's look at these teams. Oh, Jokic does not make the first team All-NBA because Joel Embiid does, but he's out for the rest of the season. So that's too bad. In fact, he's not even second team. He is third team. There we go. Okay, we do have Jokic on the third team All-NBA. What about these defensive teams? Any Nuggets on here? No. Who is that? Oh, JJJ. A great wing flavor. If you're ever in Memphis, go to the Wing Guru, get the JJJs. They're absolutely incredible. As Penny Hardaway says, the Wing Guru wants all the smoke. Also, I hear that Giannis says they have the best lemon pepper wings in the country. So, maybe even in the world. Look, he's world traveled. He's from Greece. He knows about these things. Maybe he's been eating a few too many because he is feeling a bit sluggish. But anyways, off of wings, onto rookies. Nobody here for the Nuggets. Let's see. Did the Nuggets make the playoffs? They are the 6th seed? Oh my, that's not what you want to see. With this squad, they're the 6th seed? Okay, dang. We need Bruce Brown, come alive. I was thinking about this today. Who do you think is the professional athlete that has the most common name, like a Bruce Brown? I mean, I think the most common name is like Michael Smith. I'm assuming there are probably professional athletes that are Michael Smith, but which one of them is the most successful? I'm not sure. I have to find out. I have to look that up, do some research. Okay, let's see. Get to the sim, the play-in. No Thunder. Come on, boys. You lost to Minnesota? Oh, my Lord. All right. Can they beat the Clippers? Oh, no. Oh, it's not looking good. Okay. Denver's out in the first round. So it is confirmed, unfortunately, that if the Nuggets were better and had Vlade Divac in their team, they would actually be worse. Very surprising news to see them out this early, but unfortunately, those are just the breaks. DeAndre Jordan cannot lead them to the promised land alongside Vlade Divac and Nikola Jokic. So I guess the moral of the story here is that you don't want too many gigantic Serbians on your team or you're going to risk losing way too early. Let's see who wins this playoffs. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh. I thought they just won. But can you imagine the freaking Pelicans? They beat the Lakers. They swept Golden State, and they also bested Memphis. And this is a surprise because I feel like a lot in this sim, in the 2023 season, you see the Hawks winning, but they're beaten down by the Cavs, who do have a solid team, but I wouldn't say are unbeatable. Also, I think it's not Chetty Osman. There's another younger dude who is Serbian that I thought about putting in there, but whatever. Let's see who wins this finals. Oh my God, it is the Pelicans, the 8th seed. the thing the Heat maybe could do this year too, although they don't have Zion on their team, the 8th seed in the West, and they're actually the 8th seed. Okay, they were originally the 8th seed. Wait, so why did they wait? If they wait, oh, because they lost. All right, that's right. Okay, got it. Okay, they lost to Portland, so they became the 7th seed, and then they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. So the 8th seed out of the West is your NBA champions. Very surprising. We'll have to see if the Nuggets can make any big changes to hopefully come back from this. They did. I mean, they at least kept it close, right? But not the ideal thing you would like to see, losing to the Clippers in the first round. Russell Westbrook's Clippers. All right, let's move on to season 2 and see if maybe they can make some changes and, make this thing happen, huh? Okay, so as maybe expected, unfortunately, maybe we should have put in the younger version of Vlade Divac because he has fallen off a cliff. He's down to an 84. In fact, Jokic has also gone down in overall. They did bring in Kelly Oubre Jr., which seems like a big pickup for them. However, otherwise, there's not anything too massive. We haven't seen Pokusevski improve. And otherwise, just not really anything of note. But that's to be expected after the first year. You don't usually see a ton of stuff. I will check real quick the All Players tab, see if there's anything really surprising here. But I doubt anything too massive is going to happen. He says before something massive happens. Who was that? Oh, Halliburton, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything too surprising here. Yeah, okay. We will just go ahead and sim to the end of the season. Hopefully, the Nuggets can improve a little bit this year. I'd like to see them make it a little further than the first round this time, because so far they are not improved on their real-life performance this season, which is really surprising considering they have only been given better players. Although, they did have Murray, right? He didn't leave, correct? Jamal Murray, he should be a higher overall at this point in my opinion, but he's still only 84. That's, wow, he should be much higher. He's performing very, very well. And three-point shooting, make it an A+, please. How is Michael Porter Jr. an A+? I mean, he did hit some big shots tonight. I'm recording this on the 4th, which means game 2 just happened, and Porter Jr. was hitting some ridiculous shots, even though they lost. But yeah, I don't know why Jamal Murray should have a higher 3-point than Michael Porter Jr. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's see how this season goes. Okay, a new face at the top here. We have Jason Tatum picking up your MVP, 31 points, almost 10 rebounds. Very good season for him. J.J. Martin is your rookie. He's a fake player. Of course, Vlade Divac, 6th man of the year with 11 and almost 9. Whoa, 7 assists from Big Vlade. That's a bit surprising. Also, almost 40% from 3. Was Vlade Divac a 3-point shooter and I just didn't know it? Okay. Walker Kessler is your defensive player of the year. That's a bit surprising. Look at that slab head over there. Jaden Ivey is your most improved player. That's great to see as a Pistons fan, really a Cade Cunningham fan to be completely fair, but definitely rooting for the Pistons. J.B. Bickerstaff picking up Coach of the Year, and Brandon Harrison, Executive of the Year. Let's look at these teams. Jokic does make first team All-NBA this time. Very good to see. LaMelo's up here too. Okay, no LeBron. He may have retired. That does happen time to time after the 2023 season, but hopefully it didn't. Any other Nuggets? No. There is, what's his name? Anthony Davis. Okay, what about defensive? There's Walker Kessler, of course. JJJ, my wingman himself. And I don't mean that as in he's helping me pick up girls at the bar. I mean that as he has really good wings. Yet again, I will keep mentioning it because I've had quite a few of them recently and they are incredible. Okay, here's your rookies. Who cares? We don't know any of these people because they're not real. Wait. Usman Dieng win Rookie of the Year again. Maybe he got hurt last year. He didn't play. I'm not sure. Okay, let's look and see. The Nuggets are the 1 seed this year, which makes sense. They do have all 80s in the starting lineup and Vlade coming off the bench. They have Mo Bamba as well and Christian Braun. How do you say it? I've heard it a lot. I heard it a lot tonight because he had a very good game. I saw people on Twitter calling him the B-tier Austin Reeves, which... I mean, Austin Reeves is good, don't get me wrong, but a weird thing to say about a guy. Okay, anybody else here? Pokusevski has gone down in rating, so he might be hurt, or he may just suck. Who knows? Couldn't tell you. That's his tendos. Yeah, he's hurt. He's probably hurt. All right, let's see if they can make it through the first round. Oh, simulate the play on first. See who they're playing. Okay, Minnesota. Did the OKC even? OKC didn't make. Okay. Oh, they're 60. Never mind. All right. Can they make it through the first round this time? They did not last time. Minnesota's up. Minnesota doesn't win. Okay, it does take them to 7, but they are able to beat Minnesota. Can we see this Minnesota team? How are they taking us to 7 games? Oh, Jalen Duren went over there. Jalen Duren starting over Rudy Gobert. That's surprising. Okay, but they have Ant and Cat, and they have Matthias Tibble, Caruso, Alex Lynn. Oh my God, what a throw. Maybe that's a save I should do at some point, is players I thought were going to be incredible that did not turn out incredible, because Alex Lynn is one of those guys. All right, let's see. Can we beat Memphis? We'll slow our roll a little bit here. Memphis picks up game 1. We pick up game 2. Memphis game 3. It's tied back up. LA sweeping? Question mark. There's Austin Reeves, speak of the devil. Jared Vanderbilt. Dinwiddie's over there. There's no LeBron, however. He must be gone. But they do have, Alfonso Navarro. No, GP2. Caldwell Pope. Can I admit something here? I know they're very different people. I know they're very different sizes. They're very different positions. But I, every single time, forget who is Kentavious Caldwell Pope and who is Willie Cauley-Stein. And I don't know why, but for some reason I always think they're the same person. I can't explain it to you. I won't even try. But for some reason those two in my head are the same person. Okay, Game 7 is going to be won by us. The Nuggets do make it to the Western Conference Finals. Can they beat this Laker team sans LeBron? In fact, really, they have Anthony Davis and not much else in terms of star power here. Kuzma is back and solid. Okay, they pick up Game 3, so it's not a complete sweep. Uh-oh, they tied it back up. Okay, we got back up. Won Game 5. Can we win Game 6 and finish it out? No, we're going to Game 7. Can we finish this out? Jokic is the MVP. That means we did win the game. Great to see. Oh, wait. Oh, Jamal Murray's hurt. Ooh, uh-oh. Nugs. Divac also hurt. Jamal Murray. That's going to sting. Out for the season. Our point guard is down. As you can see, our next best point guard is 32-year-old Corey Joseph. We may be calling up Grant Riller from the G League to fill a spot because we are in trouble. Hopefully Mo Bamba, if this was only Mo Bamba's My Team version, maybe he could carry the ball up the court for us. But unfortunately, it's not happening. It looks like the Cavs are pretty close to full strength. Evan Mobley put 92 overall. Can you believe it? This team is filthy. Darius Garland, they're small. No, they're small at the guard position because Garland is 6'1"? And he is also 6'1", so both of these guys shorter than me. And that's for shoot, brother. Okay, wow. All right. Oh, Utah's here. Wait. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. Wait, who am I thinking of? Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, can we somehow win this without Jamal Murray? I would be very surprised if we do. Oh, we pick up Game 1. Let's see the box score. Who's dominant? Oh, my God. Look at that. Holy Lord. They lost 48 points from Donovan Mitchell and 39 and 23 from Darius Garland, and they lost? I'm sorry? Oh my God, what was happening here? How is that even possible? We also only took 7 free throws. What is going on? Mo Bamba, Nikola Jokic had a massive triple-double is what's going on. Holy Lord, Divac had 3 blocks off the bench, good for him, and 8 assists. Wow, we don't need a point guard because our 2 big men are just apparently the best passers in the game. Okay, there we go. Back down to earth. Box score there. Let's just check it real quick. Another huge game from Donovan Mitchell. Not as big of a game from our guys. All right. Game 3. Cavs win. These guys are just going off. Good Lord. Okay, we just can't hang. Look, Nikola Jokic is giving you triple-doubles. But it's not mattering. This team is just too good. Holy moly. 41-31. 41 and 19. Jeez, it does not matter that Nikola Jokic having a near, he's shooting poorly from 3, but having a near triple-double again doesn't matter. What was the score? 159 points to 123. Jeez. Almost a 50-point fourth quarter. Oh, okay. Make it respectable. There you go. Win game 5. 31, 7, and 9 from Jokic. Good game from him. Aaron Gordon playing solidly. I'm not going to say we would win this if we had Jamal Murray, but I will say that we'd probably have a better chance to at least guard Donovan Mitchell and or at least one of them, Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell. Jonathan Mitchell. What a name. Okay. And there it is. The Caps have won. Darius Garland having a great series. So did Donovan Mitchell. You got to give it up to them. They had a great run here in Season 2. Hopefully, Divac won't fall off the cliff too much more, and we can improve some with Jamal Murray, maybe even make some trades, pick up some big players. But so far, not looking too good for this Serbian-backed Denver Nuggets squad. But I will see you at the start of the next season to see what we do. Okay, unfortunately, no big changes. Really, no changes have been made. In fact, the only thing that I've noticed here is that Vlade Divac has gone down 3 more overall. Poku's up 1, though, so trending in the right direction for him. Yeah, nothing much happening here. They have so much cap locked up in Jokic. It might be tough for them to make any moves. As you can see, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Vlade Divac, Christian Braun, Pokuševski, Mo Bamba, like everybody's contract comes up this year, so we might see some big changes at the start of next year. Really quickly, let's look at all players, see if there's any big changes in the league. Whoa, Jason Tatum, and Luka Doncic, the best players in the league. Okay, all right, we'll take it. Shea, love to see him up there, my boy. Hopefully he sits with the Thunder long term. It would be bad to see him leave. Evan Mobley, okay, hello, he's up to 94. I would be very surprised if he ascends faster than Cade Cunningham, but, you know, that's a little bit of the homer in me, I guess. Okay, let's see. No, it doesn't look like there's been anything. Only 92. Come on, 2K. Jalen Green up to a 91. It's nice to see. Anybody else making any... Oh, Josh Giddey. Hello, sir, you beautiful man. I'm not seeing any, like, big changes in terms of players moving. It doesn't seem like that's happened just yet. Maybe next year we'll see some players switching stuff around. But for now, we're going to sim through Season 3, get to the playoffs, see how things go for the Nuggets. I will see you then. All right, we may never see this in real life given how things are going for Mr. Morant, but Ja Morant does pick up your MVP here. Hopefully the man can get the help he needs and turn his career around. I mean, it's not really turn it around, but, you know, get himself back on track and not let anything too bad happen to him and his career. But at least in the digital world, Ja Morant is your MVP in 2025. The other awards, Rookie of the Year, don't care. Jalen Suggs is your 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. That seems like destined to happen, right? At some point, his game is going to slow down a little bit, and he'll have to focus more on the defensive end. It makes sense to me. Jericho Sims is your Most Improved Player. Although he's only averaging 4 points a game, so that's an interesting one. Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year again. Brandon Harrison, Executive of the Year again. Okay. Jokic is making all NBA first team. Great to see. Anyone else? Really annoying me now that Evan Mobley is 2nd team and Cade Cunningham is 3rd team. It should be reversed. Cade all defensive first team. There we go. Love to see that. Any more Nuggets out here? Not gonna be any Nuggets here. Okay, how did they do in this? They are the 2 seed, so they've fallen back slightly. Remember last year they made the finals and played the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are very good. Hopefully we can make it to the finals and beat them. Notice as I'm looking that the Pistons are not even in the play-in, so that's not ideal. But yeah, so we'll just have to hope things go well. Oh, look at this. They pick up Isaiah Stewart and Cam Johnson. I don't think they had either of those guys at the start of the year, so they have made a few moves in the offseason here. Or the offseason, the normal season. Derek White as well. And if only this was the playoff version of Derek White, because that card is disgusting over in my team. But we'll sim through the play-in, see who we're going to match up with. It's going to be Dallas, a 7 seed Dallas. So they have lost, or is he hurt? Yeah, no Kyrie, which is too bad for them. But they do have Luka. They also have Paul George, an older, aging Paul George. What is he's got to be like 30? Yeah, he's 34. Gordon Hayward aging as well. Nikola Jokic, Jaden Hardy. So not a terrible, terrible team, but not the best either. We should be able to come out of this. Let's see how it goes. My Charlotte Hornets, the I guess you would say the mascot for the channel at this point, have made it out of the play-in, so good for them. All right, let's see how this goes. We're going to send through this round. Denver is going to sweep the Dallas Mavericks, which is great. Now, here's good news. Is we get to match up against Portland instead of... Ooh, no, actually, maybe not great news. This team's actually pretty solid. Okay, but we do not have to match up against Memphis, who has the MVP, of course, Bojan, who could have been on this team if we were taking all Serbians, because he is, of course, I believe... I hope I'm not talking on my butt. He is from Serbia, I do believe. They have Jalen Duren, Santi, of course, Jakob Podol. So some good players here. John Wall's there. Kelly Olynyk. Oh my gosh, this team's great. No, but we get to play Portland instead. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully we come out of this. Oh no. Oh, they lost to Portland. Okay. All right. And they would have had Houston as well. I mean, this Houston team is solid, but come on. We could have beaten them. Oh, Desmond Bane. Tari Eason. Okay, this team is pretty filthy. All right, let's see who wins these playoffs, baby. It's going to be Houston versus the Pacers. Your Indiana Pacers behind Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, a rookie that's not real, Miles Bridges, Miles Turner, Andrew Nembhard. They are making it happen over here. Any other old players coming around? No, they don't have anybody that's old and new. Okay, so it's going to be the Pacers or the Rockets. Can you imagine if we're here in 2025? That would be incredible. All right, let's see who wins this. It is going to be the Houston Rockets. Desmond Bane off the bench to be your finals MVP. What a season for him. Okay, so we're 3 seasons in. We have 2 seasons to go on the usual save here. The Nuggets have gone first round exit, lost in the finals, and then second round exit. So pretty par for the course for what they're doing in real life. So adding Vlade is not really mattering, which is too bad. I really thought that Serbian connection would serve them well. But for now, we're just going to have to move on and see if they make any moves. Remember, a lot of contracts are coming up. So this would be the year that a bunch of things will change, hopefully. So let's just see what happens. Okay, some big changes for the Nuggets, and not in the good way. Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray are out. Malcolm Brogdon, 32-year-old Malcolm Brogdon. This team is being led by 3 30-year-old men. Not the best. And Vlade Divac is still here. He's hanging on. 2 years, $31 million. At 77 overall. Probably not the guy I would have kept a hold of if it were me. They don't got anybody. This team might not even make the playoffs, I do not think. Really quickly, we'll run over to the All Players tab, see if there's been any big changes. Of course, none of them came here, so that's too bad. It definitely seems like the Nikola Jokic, the Serbian era, is on the outs here. Oh, Giddey's up to a 92. You'll love to see that. Yeah, there's Jaylen Brown actually leaving Boston to go to Toronto. That's big. Joining up with Scotty. That's a big trade, actually, or a big move, if it's not a trade. Brandon Ingram going from New Orleans to the Celtics. Okay. Yeah, there's not been much. I mean, Kyrie Irving at 33 years old going and joining Paolo Banchero. That's cool. But yeah, there's not been any big moves. We haven't made anything, no splashes. It has just been, the usual business as usual for the Nuggets, and I don't think that's going to help us. So I do not think the Nuggets will even make the playoffs. But the good news for Nikola Jokic, at least, is that he's going to have a monster stat line because he has nobody anymore. So I will see you at the end of the season. All right, you knew it had to be coming, I guess. Darius Garland picking up MVP. He's had a great save so far. The Cavs in general have just been on fire. And Garland picks up MVP. Who cares? Jalen Suggs, get your 6th man of the year. Chet Holmgren. Love to see that in real life. 3 blocks a game. Holy moly for the defensive player of the year. Michael Toscano. I think he's fake. I could be wrong. I apologize, Michael, if you're real. JB Bickerstaff. I think this is the third year in a row, actually, for Bickerstaff. Same for Brandon Harrison. Okay, Jokic does make first team All-NBA. I wasn't worried about him making that, but again, I'm worried about him in the playoffs. I think he'll do really well. Oh, Julius Randle. Hello? What? All-NBA first team for Julius. Get out. Okay, actually, okay, it could be fine because Cade also made second team. Anybody? Oh my gosh, Josh Giddey. Oh, this Thunder team might be gross, guys. Paris Park, he's not real. JJ Martin also not real, but moving on up in the league for them. Lonzo hurt bad. That's too bad for the Bulls. Nobody for the Nuggets. Nobody. And nobody. Did they make the playoffs? They are the 3 seed, actually. Wait, where's the play-in? For some reason, it took away the play-in. But, okay, Denver is a 3 seed. Can we just look at Jokic's season real quick? Where is his... not his highs, not his recent, can I just, please, just show me his stats, please. What did he say? Oh, thanks, Jared Rudolph. God, show me his stats. There we go. Okay. Oh, 27 points, 10. Oh my, can you imagine the styling for Jokic and he doesn't win MVP? Good night. Look at that. I mean, he's better than he's been, higher rebounds, I guess, but this is absolutely filthy. What a season from Jokic. Okay. Hopefully he can prove us wrong and they can come together and win this thing here in the 4th season. I don't know why the plan is not here anymore, but it's not around. Somehow, this Houston team is better than this OKC team that has 3 players. Oh, Chet's hurt. Uh-oh. Maybe never mind. That's too bad. If Chet was healthy, I would think this Thunder team is going to go pretty far because, I mean, Chris Middleton's here. They're very good, though. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Can the Nuggets get past Denver? They cannot. Now this is going to be a bloodbath. As if you remember, if you're an old school OKC or Memphis fan, not that really that old school, I guess, like the early 2010s. This is a series that was very important for us back in the day. I guess we're just going to sit through everything because, you know, the Nuggets are out in the first round. I didn't even think they were in the playoffs. OKC sweeps. OKC is in the finals. Ooh, Chet versus, oh my God. Okay, these are 2 very good teams. So it's going to be Chet versus Evan Mobley. It's going to be Giddey versus Garland. It's going to be Shea. I mean, I guess it's Shea versus Garland and Giddey versus Josh Hart. Where is, did Mitchell leave? Oh no, and Mitchell's hurt. So this could be, I'm going to go slow actually. I know we don't really care because there's no Jokic, there's no Nuggets, but I want to go slow and see how this wins. Okay. Come on, Thunder, please. Please get, oh no. I hit the wrong button and they lost. Darius Garland, another monster series for him. Coming off that MVP performance. A big 4-point win for your boys. How many blocks did he have? Sorry, let me check this real quick. What was that? Oh, just 2. I thought that was a big number. But yeah, very good series from the, I mean, God. And they didn't even have, wait, did he play? Yeah, they didn't even have, it doesn't even look like they had, what's his name for a game? Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, I don't think, played a game. Did he? Yeah, no, he didn't play. Mitchell didn't play once, and they still beat them. Wow, that's demoralizing. Okay, the Nuggets have 1 more season. Jokic could leave. Actually, no, he can't. He's locked in for, I think, 3 more years. It's a bad news for Jokic out there. But yeah, so Jokic, hopefully we get some help. We can see if the Nuggets could win in the next season. Again, they were the 3 seed this year, and I didn't think they made the playoffs, so maybe they'll surprise me, but let's see what happens at the end of this season. Or at the start of the next season, excuse me. Okay, well, unfortunately, it does not look like Jokic got any help. In fact, the team has just gotten older, and you could argue worse. Divac is no longer here. He must be retired. I can't imagine a team picked him up because he had 2 years on his contract, so it wasn't like he left, I don't think. I guess we can look here. Jason Tatum went to the Pelicans. The Pelicans. Any other big moves? I don't think so. Anything else massive? It does. Oh, okay. This is a combo. Steph Curry and Trae Young together. Okay, just as God intended, I guess. But otherwise, De'Aaron Fox went to San Antonio. That would be interesting in real life because they're going to have Wemby soon. But in this, they do not have him because I didn't import that class. Maybe I should have, but I did not. Yeah, okay, no. Can we go centers? Divac would be at least a 77 or lower. Poku, come on, he hasn't even been playing. That's one weird thing about these saves is like, Poku's 24 years old. Sure, he's 78 overall, but like, he would absolutely get picked up by a team. So with Gobert, he would get picked up. But for some reason, they don't pick players up until later on. Like Mo Bamba's here? Come on. You think these guys are just going to sit on the sideline? No, no way. We're looking for Divac just quick. I don't think he's probably in the league. He's surely retired. Yeah, I mean, Nerlens Noel, what are you doing down here, my man? Wow. Frank Kaminsky, he's still in the league. See, how are they paying Frank Kaminsky? And all those other guys are still around. I thought it was Devin Banks. I was like, oh, what a throwback. Luke Garza. Hello, Luke. Yeah, so I don't think he's still in the league. All right. So no big moves. No, not really no moves. So I got to assume they're not going to do very well, but we'll continue the season. We'll give it the last college try. Maybe we can see OKC win a championship. That'd be great. I don't assume that we'll be seeing the Nuggets win, but you never know. I didn't think they'd make the playoffs and they were the 3 seed last year, so maybe they'll prove me wrong. Let's see how Jokic does in the last season of this save. He's back. Luka Doncic coming back, almost getting another triple-double, averaging another triple-double this season. But he does win MVP. Who cares? Frankie Jeffries is your 6th man of the year. Must be made up. Giannis wins another Defensive Player of the Year. Toby Gary, most improved. Willie Green stops JB Bickerstaff from a 4th in a row. Brandon Harrison, though, does win his 4th in a row. Nikola Jokic, still first-team All-NBA, so he's still great. Unfortunately, the team around him, not so much. Let's see. Chet, there's my boy Chet popping up. Anybody else? No. Ooh, Jabari Smith went to the Warriors. I didn't see that in the offseason, but that's a big move. Okay. Ooh, Dyson Daniels. Nice to see him make it an all-defensive team. No Nuggets, no Nuggets, no Nuggets. Okay, did they make the playoffs? The Nuggets are the 3 seed again. Do not doubt them, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow they keep making it happen. Oh, we need Chet to improve more. Come on, get better faster, please, Chet. The problem is this team. Oh, wait, I forgot. Never mind. They lost some of their good players. They're not quite as good as they could be. But this Nuggets team should probably win. Like, just based on overalls, you would think. I mean, maybe it's going to be close. All right, let's see how it goes. Skip to the first round. Can they make it out of the first round? They do. They actually, I mean, it's near sweep, but they do have to play OKC here. So that's going to. Who does New Orleans have? Oh, okay. That's who New Orleans has. All right, nice. Okay. Milwaukee's still sucking, even though they have one of the best players in the NBA. Giannis just cannot, much like Denver, cannot make the difference. All right, it's tied up. Either of these teams winning would be great, in my opinion. I would not mind either one of them winning. I would love for it to be Denver because that's the save, but OKC would not be unhappy with, and they do win. So that's OKC through. Who's going to go through here? Let's sim this round. Oh, okay. Oh, Detroit. Come on, guys. I got to say, the one thing that this is telling me is if you are a Cleveland fan, you need to keep this team together, all right? Because the Darius Garland, he's not even in anymore. Is he hurt? Evan Mobley, love duo, and Donovan Mitchell. Like, this team is just going to be disgusting if you keep. Oh, no, don't win because we don't want to give Grayson Allen any more trophies. Get him away from here. Please, Houston, who do you have? Jason Tatum, Zion, please keep this one away from Grayson Allen. That's all I ask. All right, 2 games down, 3 up for the Pelicans. Let's call them the Pellies. Pelicans win in our final season. It's very clear to say adding Vlade Divac to the Nuggets does not make them any better. You would think it would, right? Because they go from having like they're a 97 and the next highest rated like an 84, maybe an 85, to adding an 87, having 2 massive presences down in the post, but it just did not turn out. Even having Pokusevski to help out, he did not grow at all. I think he went from a 77, and in 5 years from a 77 to a 78, so not the growth you were hoping for. Bad news for Thunder fans, unfortunately. Hopefully that's not how it happens in real life, but as it stands, the Nuggets, as they were constructed in real life, are better without 33-year-old, 87 overall Vlade Divac. The Serbian connection did not work out in our favor. We'll just have to go back to the drawing board and try in another save with a different configuration. So until then, I will see you later.